episode number 12 of the ABCs from God, the truth about being Christian. Today's show is entitled Elon Musk. Is he really the richest man in the world? We have a great show for you today. I will give you the next 5 seconds to help support this channel by smacking that subscribe button and hitting the bell. If you're new to this channel, welcome and thank you for joining us. Okay, let's check on this Elon Musk character and see if he really is rich. Here's what the BBC came out with a few weeks ago. Elon Musk has become the world's richest person as his net worth crossed 185 billion US. The Tesla and SpaceX entrepreneur was pushed into the top slot after Tesla's share price increased on Thursday. He takes the top spot from Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, who had held it since 2017. Mr. Musk's electric car company Tesla has surged in value this year and hit a market value of 700 billion US for the first time on Wednesday, unquote. Does this make Elon the richest man in the world? If Elon was a confessed Christian, yes. But as a non-Christian, Elon is actually very poor. What do I mean? That is crazy, you say? Yes, for you worldly individuals, but for us heavenly folks, there is no comparison to the riches a Christian is promised now and for all eternity. Bible quote. From the first book of Timothy, chapter 6, verses 17 to 19. Command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant, nor to put their hope in wealth, which is so uncertain, but to put their hope in God, who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. Command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. In this way, they will lay up treasures for themselves as a firm foundation for the coming age, so that they may take hold of the life that is truly life. I enjoyed Elon's nonchalant reply to the news that he was the richest man in the world. How strange, he said. Well, back to work. He may be on his way to the greatest riches. Did you know that salvation is only possible through divine grace? Bible quote. From the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 21. Jesus said to him, "If you would be perfect, go sell what you possess and give to the poor, and you will have treasures in heaven. And come, follow me." Many of us believe we are perfect and sin-free. Let's have a look at what John MacArthur says about go sell what you possess and give to the poor. Jesus was not setting forth terms for salvation, but rather exposing the young man's true heart. His refusal to obey here revealed 2 things. 1, he was not blameless as far as the law was concerned, because he was guilty of loving himself and his possessions more than his neighbors. And 2, he lacked true faith, which involves a willingness to surrender all at Christ's bidding. Jesus was not teaching salvation by philanthropy, but he was demanding that this young man give him first place. The young man failed the test. Come, follow me. This was the answer to the young man's question, verse 16. It was a call to faith. It is likely that the young man never even heard or contemplated it, though, because his own love of his possessions was such a stumbling block that he had already rejected Jesus' claim to lordship over his life. Thus, he walked away in unbelief. Unquote. You may be called the richest man in the world, but until you bow down and give your life to the one and only King, you are the poorest soul alive. Please join with me for next week's show entitled The Devil's Devices. If you have just come to Jesus Christ or have been following him for a while, keep up or begin your daily habit of reading the Holy Bible. And join with my friends and I in sharing God's truths, his ABCs, about being Christian. God bless.